Hello, welcome to the third day of the Dream Business Funnel Blueprint. How are things going with your implementing of your freebie and your lead capture funnel? Have you watched the bonus video to help you with the tools needed to create your funnels? If not, make a point of watching it right after this video. I'm also offering a very special list building planner with 50 ideas on how to rapidly grow your list, together with a freebie to sales worksheet and also the training on this. Okay, so let's move on to the sales funnel or lead conversion. Your sales funnel starts the moment you have something to offer for sale. It can therefore be intertwined with your freebie offer and for all intents and purposes be one thing. However, your sales funnel can also be separate because you might also send your current subscribers to your sales page separately. Or it might be part of a webinar funnel. So let's start this with the moment you decide to offer your lowest or your lower priced offering. Yes, so as said before in the Dream Business Funnel, I always advocate to first offer something as a bonus and then offer something for sale. It is of course totally up to you what feels good and what your ideal client would expect and like. Decide on the different price range levels for your funnel. You might have 3 to 4 different levels of things that you want to offer. So you might have something really cheap like your tripwire offer for $7. Then you might have a low priced offer for something just under the $100. Then maybe a group program or something, anything from $100 to say $1,000. And you might even have a high priced offer for your one-on-one VIP clients. Okay, so you start with the lowest and then either offer them upsells or offer them something later on in your funnel or later on when they know you better. So always remember to offer one thing at a time. Do not have all your options on your sales page. Your client will get confused or might not know how to decide between the offers and then rather abandon the whole page. Never overdo it though, and I think it's best to mention your upsells in your sales page. Firstly, so that there will be no surprises, and secondly, so that if they rather want a one-on-one service, that they know that there will be an option like that later on. When you do put upsells in your funnel, it needs to be things that is essential for your core offering, not just random extras. So for example, I might offer a self-study course, but then mention in on my sales page that there is an option to get some one-on-one help as an upsell. I can then maybe offer the one-on-one help, but if people decide against it, have a downsell again, where I offer a group coaching option. Traditionally, you might have had these as 3 options on your sales page. Remember that upsells and downsells really work well with a shopping cart that allows for one-click up and down sells. You cannot use PayPal in this way. You will have to first complete the one transaction and then send them to the upsell page. Remember, you don't want your client to get frustrated and then abandon the whole transaction. Okay, so you can use what I call an authentic hacking strategy. And what I mean with this is that you find one of your mentors or someone you really like and really align with in a similar niche, and then go through their funnel. So you might have done that in any way because something about their offer or freebie just felt right for you. It is very important to see exactly what it is that caught your eye, because chances are very good that if you use an authentically aligned with you funnel, that your client would also feel good with it. So go through your funnel, make screenshots, or write down elements that you like. Please note that this is in no way just to go and copy what they did exactly. Just do and use what you feel comfortable with. The final and probably most important piece of your sales funnel is the autoresponder or automated email series. Your clients need to learn to know and trust you. They also need to be reminded of what you have to offer. You will set this series up once and it will automatically go out to all new subscribers in the order it is set up to do. As mentioned before, email might be the delivery method of your freebie, but even if it's not, there will be a certain sequence you need to follow. Again, this is just one example. If any part of it does not feel authentic, then switch it out or add more value before sending a pitch email. Totally up to you. Here is the sequence if your email is not your delivery method. Email 1 will be directly after opting in, and this will be your thank you email and might contain the link to your freebie. Email 2 will be 2 to 3 days later, and this will be a reminder email and a little about yourself. If you have already offered your tripwire, it might also be a reminder. It might also remind them about that, otherwise it might tell them about that. Email 3 to 5 might differ, but will be adding value. So additional content, bonus offers that ties in with your theme, or anything that to remind them about it, and also things to remind them about the tripwire offer. Space them out to be about 2 to 3 days apart. Email 6 will contain your main offer. And then email 7 will be a reminder with maybe bonuses if you want of your main offer, and then you can send this email out up to 7 days after the previous one. And you might add a time limit on this email in this email as well. Okay, so let's just recap. What do you need? You will need a tripwire offer, and this will be the start of your sales funnel, the first thing that you'll have to offer to sell. Secondly, you need a shopping cart or some way to pay. You will need an email series, some bonuses, and then your main offer with upsells and downsells if appropriate. Okay, so what's your action steps for this? You need to create some bonuses and add it to your content page with a call to action. You need to create your tripwire offer and add it to a sales page or content page. You need to integrate your shopping cart or PayPal. You need to create an autoresponder series in your email management system. And then you need to add your final offer to your sales funnel. And if you want, you can add upsells and downsells if appropriate. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this training. Remember again, don't miss that bonus video. It will really help you decide which tools to use to create your funnels. Next up, I will explain how to use the webinar funnel and how this all fits in. We'll talk soon.